Good morning and welcome to today, or good evening, good afternoon. I am so happy to see you. I am Natalie. This is my home, and thank you for joining me for a gentle stretch, a gentle strength class just for you today. So grab a few of these items. I always like to encourage you to create a space for yourself that you're doing fitness and you have all of the items that you need so you're not searching for them. So grab some weights, grab your mat, grab a chair, blocks, blanket, anything that can support you in today's workout today. We're going to do a full body warm up with focusing on your core, your quads, your glutes, all of the things. So thank you. Welcome. Bring that chair out. As you notice, I do have my tennis shoes on because we are going to be using weights. We're going to start all over. We're going to be using weights today, so grab those weights before you sit down. So grab the ones that you want to use today. And anytime you put anything on the floor, engage your core, long spine, navel to spine. And sitting with both feet flat on the floor, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And try, even though we're seated here on this chair, make sure your tailbone is pointed down so you take that natural curve out of your spine. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Navel to spine, lengthen from the crown of your head. Inhale up. Looking up, possibly if it feels good, exhale, hinge forward. Do it again. Inhale up. Exhale through an open mouth. We want to warm all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Again, inhale up. Spread those fingertips. Maybe curl the corners of your mouth. Exhale, release. Stay down here for me, please. Release your neck. Give it a gentle shake, a gentle nod. Wiggle out your jaw. Maybe motorboat those lips. Maybe sing la 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 la. Whatever you like to do, get anything out that's in your body that no longer serves a purpose. Get it on out. Inhale again. Let it out through an open mouth. And using the palms of your hand, engage your core. Start walking those hands up your body. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Good morning. Nice to see you. Place those hands on your thighs, growing even taller. Draw shoulders down and back. And let's look right and left. Using your breath. But maybe this time inhale and exhale through your nostrils. Maybe close your eyes. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling today? Are there any ouchies, any creaks, any tightness, anything you'd like to work on? Send your breath there. One more right and left. For me, I'll share with you today in this moment, my neck is pretty tight and my sinuses are stuffy. So return back to the center, open up those beautiful eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Right ear to right shoulder. Sitting nice and tall in your chair. Make sure that if your ribs are popping out, no judgment, just bring them back in alignment, core engaged. And if it feels good to you, maybe bring that left arm to your side, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling, or take that arm out straight from your shoulder for a little different stretch. And take one deep breath. And as you exhale, release the arm and bring that chin to your left armpit, towards that left armpit. And chin to chest. Give your head a gentle shake, a gentle nod, a gentle wiggle of jaw, maybe fingers and toes. Roll it up, shoulders come with you, up, back, and down. Sit nice and tall. Find the engagements, and let's bring that left ear to our left shoulder. Breathe here a few times. Find this stretch. And then if it feels good, maybe right arm just to your side body, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. Or you extend that arm out straight from that shoulder. Take it where you like it. It's your class. And inhale here. Exhale, release the arm, drawing your chin to that right armpit, towards the right armpit. And then bring that chin to the chest, a gentle shake, a gentle nod. If your hands are in your lap, bring them out to the side, wiggle those arms, shake out your head, nod your head, and let's draw a big circle with your nose. Just a few times, continuing with the breath that you have today. Is it fast? Is it choppy? Is it smooth? Reverse that circle. And then return your chin to your chest, drawing shoulder blades away from those ears. Inhale, bring it up. Hello, nice to see you. Shake it out. And then let's just do some heel raises. So sit tall again, just do a few of these. Fire on those abdominals by finding the length in your spine. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lengthen, extend those legs out just a tad so that you're up on those heels. Roll shoulders up, back, and down, navel to spine, and just tap those toes and bring it back. Find the length. Again, you're going to see me looking up because that's where my camera is, but really find the length in your spine. Find that space. Create it. And let's walk those feet back right underneath you. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. And let's bring that right arm up and hinge over to that left side. Allow your head to be heavy. And inhale back up. Exhale, release. And inhale back up. Exhale, release. Stay here for a few breaths. Engage your core. Drop your shoulder. Head is heavy. And really engage your abdominals. And let's round through the spine and bring our trunk so it's right over those thighs. And let's just hang here like a rag doll and shake your head, nod it, wiggle your jaw, wiggle your fingers, your toes. Maybe place your hands on your thighs and roll yourself up. Take your time. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hinge to that right side. Really grounding through that left seat's bones. Again. Inhale up. Nice work. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Engage over to that right side. Stay here for a few breaths. And then navel to spine round. And you're hinging right over those thighs. Shake out your head one more time, nod it, wiggle jaw, fingers, and toes. Using the palms of your hands, walk yourself up, please. Beautiful. Let's bring our hands to the front of our knees. Inhale, lift your heart, your chest, drop those shoulders, maybe even lift your chin a little bit. And exhale, round through the spine, tucking your chin. Move here back and forth, and I want to show you something else. Inhale, maybe your arms come to the back of your chair. Lift your heart, your chest. Exhale, round. 2 more. Your own breath. And then on your next inhale, return sitting nice and tall. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Awesome. Let's take a twist to that right side. So nice and tall in the chair. Inhale. Exhale. Let's twist to that right side. My left hand comes to the outside of my right thigh. My right hand right behind me to my sacrum. Doesn't always stay there. See if you can grow taller. Take any roundness out of your back. Your head goes in the direction you're twisting. So do your eyes. And return back to center. Let's do that again. Inhale up, but let's head over to the left side. Right hand to the outside of that left thigh. Right, left hand right behind you. Your eyes, your head goes in the direction you're twisting. And see if you could bring everything into alignment. Take any roundness out of your back. Grow taller. Where can you find space? And back to the center. Wiggle it out, and let's take that trunk circle. These aren't the normal shoes I wear to do like fitnessy things, but we're going to be seated with the weights. And I was like, they match. So you know me. I'm a Virgo. Got to match. Make sure you reverse a few times. And when it feels good, return seated. Nice and tall. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Let's bring that right thigh close to our chest, sitting tall. Finding some compression in that hip. Let's circle that toe. Both directions. Don't lose that engagement in your core. Guess why I said that? Because I just did. So find the engagement. Beautiful. Let's use our right hand to hold that right shin, using our left to sit nice and tall. And let's just open and close. Really here, keep those abdominals lifted. You're working your core. I like to do double duty things. And then maybe use one hand or both. Bring that leg in and just tiny circles. Reverse. Awesome. And let's cross that right thigh over the left. Sit super tall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to that right side again. Really grounding through right seats bones. Squeeze. Tall. And then return back to center. Adjust if you need to. Sit tall again. Head over to that left side. and return back to center. And let's bring that leg out one notch. So my right ankle is on my left knee. I had to look at it. Sit tall. Make sure that left heel is under that knee. Sit tall. Inhale. Maybe using your shin for traction support. Exhale, hinge forward. Keep that back nice and flat. Inhale up. Now for me, it's a super slight movement on this side. Back up. And let's do it one more time. Hinge forward. Keep that spine long. And with your breath, can you allow the outside of that hip to just open, to relax? Awesome. One more time, bring it up. Let's grab that right shin, bring it in. Exhale, rounding forehead to knee. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. One more. Exhale, round. Inhale up. And using your core, press that foot out and gently release to the floor. Make sure that both of the seat bones are on the chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Keep your spine nice and long, core engaged. Flex through those right toes. Maybe getting into that calf. And then round through the spine. Tuck your chin, gentle nod, gentle shake. Walk yourself back up, take your time. Roll shoulders up, back and down. Nice, hopefully you feel a nice flush in that right leg. Shake it out for me. Find all those engagements and bring your left leg in nice and close. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Circle that left toe, left ankle. Point and flex. You know the dealio. Core engaged. Find that engagement. Release that right hand to the chair. Sit tall. Open and close. Really find that engagement. No tension. Engage. Sit tall. Yes. Beautiful. Maybe both hands. One hand. You decide. I have to use both. Circle. Keeping that core engaged. I know I don't have to say it 10 billion times. I do, because it's for myself as well. Beautiful. Let's cross that left thigh over the right. Sit tall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to that left side. Growing even taller. What happens if you pull your navel tighter towards that spine? And let's return back to the center and head over to that right side. Back to the center. Beautiful. Shake it out. Wiggle it out. Let's bring that left ankle to that right knee. Sit tall. Make sure your knee, the right one, isn't just splaying out. Really find it underneath that knee. Bring your hands to your shin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Keeping that back nice and flat. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Awesome job. Relax that outside hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Let's stay here for a few breaths. And hopefully I said it on the other side. But with your breath, can you release? Can you relax the outside of that left hip? Can you lengthen from your crown? And how can you take these engagements from class to life, to regular everyday life? Inhale up. Exhale, release. Nice. Let's bring that left leg back into sit nice and tall, navel to spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round, knee to nose or forehead to knee. Inhale up. Exhale, round and up. And do it one more. Round, exhale, contract. Fire on those abdominals. They should be to your spine. Inhale up, press that left heel out. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And gently release. Inhale up, hinge forward. Long spine first. Stay here a few moments. Flex those left toes. Starting to feel it in your calves. And then round through the spine. Let your head hang. Do your thing. Shake it. Nod it. Wiggle jaw. Release any tension. This is your moment. And roll it up. Foot flat on the floor. Hopefully those joints feel nice and good. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Awesome. Wiggle it out. Fire on your abdominals. Grab those weights. And I have 2 sets. I have a set of 3 pound and a 1 pound. And I'm going to use 1 pound. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. I'm going to place my weights just above that knee. The closer you have them to your hip, the less work. Closer to the knee, more work. So maybe somewhere in the middle. So we're just going to do heel raises, but I want you to find your core engaged, ribs. Make sure you bring them in. I always do that. That's why I say it. Lengthen from your spine, lift and lower. Four more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. So now we're going to raise our right leg, bring it down. Raise our left, bring it down, and then double on your right. Let's do it again. Left, lower. Right, lower. 2 on your left. Continue here. 2 and gently lower. Repeat. Left. 2 on your left and gently lower. Couple more sets. 2 over here and resist. Do it again. Lift, lower. 2 over here. Good. 2 more sets. 2 over here. And gently resist again. One more set here. 2. Resist. Finish it up. 2 here. And resist. Nice work. So we're going to lift that right leg. Extend that right leg. Flex your right toes. Lift just little pulses. Toes pointing up. Good. Engage that quad. Engage navel to spine. No roundness in your back. Gently release. Beautiful. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do that on the left. So lift the left leg first. Then extend the leg, flex the toes, little pulses. Here we go. Lift. Lengthen the back of your neck. Make sure you're not cranking it in any way. And gently release. Beautiful. Nice work. Maybe you change out those weights. You're like, this isn't enough. Maybe you leave them here. So balancing. I'm going to put one down on the floor to support with my left hand. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Lift your right leg. Keep it bent. And open and close. This one's a little bit harder. So really, pelvic floor is engaged. Guess what? We have 4 more here. 4. Really down here, using your core. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Release. Shake it out. Make sure you're not holding it in your back, but holding your core engaged. So do the same thing with the left side. Grabbing onto your chair, not for dear life, just using the chair to help lift that left leg. Core engage. Are you ready? Flex through those toes. Open and close. We have 4 more here. Sorry, I was counting. We have 3. Really here. 2. Really stable. 1. Nice work. Gently release. Beautiful. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. And take that trunk circle. Stretch out that back. Make sure you go both directions, reverse. We're gonna do one more thing on the chair, 2 more things. Roll it up, shoulders up, back, and down. Grab those weights, make sure they match. Breathe. So that pattern we did earlier, we're gonna do that with our legs. Again, so sit nice and tall. So we're gonna open. Now 2 on your right. Left. 2 on your left. Sitting tall, tailbone pointing down. 2 over here. Shoulders down. 2 on your left. Keep going. We have a couple more sets. So the more you engage your pelvic floor, you're working those abdominals from the inside. Let's do 2 more sets. Yes, 1 more set here. Let's finish on that left. Here we go. See if you can grow taller with each movement. Nice work, my friends. Let's remove those weights. Grab maybe a heavier one, maybe not. Sit nice and tall in your chair. We're gonna place the weight right out in front of us, bent elbows, and we're just gonna do a slight twist. Not big. Navel to spine. Your head goes with you. Good. Nice work. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back to the center. Let's bring the weight out. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Working our whole core here. Let's lift and lower. This will be the last thing we do on our chair. Good. Try not to go higher than your eyesight. Let's do it. Core engaged, navel to spine. Take out any rounding of your back. And 4. And 3. And 2. Nice work. 1. Resist. Nice work. Let's place that weight back on the floor or on your chair. We're going to stand up. Make sure your weights are out of the way, please. One more exercise with those weights. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Pull quads away from the knees. Engage your glutes. And tilt to the side. This can be done with or without weights. I have my really light weights right now. Navel to spine, pelvic floor lifted. Nice. On and on. Awesome. Really pull that arm up. No tension. Let's do a few more. Awesome. Last one. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Standing nice and tall, and before we take the weights out of our hands, find your tailbone pointed towards the floor, crown pointed towards the ceiling, pelvic floor lifted, shoulder shrugs. Let's just do 2 more. And if it feels good, roll them again, both directions. Always finishing with rolling up, back, and down. Beautiful. Shake it out. Let's put those weights down before you shake it out. Feel free to take your shoes off if you like. I'm going to grab my mat and lay it out. Got more core work to do. So anytime you bend over, especially after we did weights, I like to keep them light so that my heart rate isn't too high, especially if I need to bend down to take my shoes off or pick up weights. Make sure you inhale and exhale and breathe, and always keeping your core engaged. Awesome. Let's use our chair. And starting with that left leg, standing nice and tall. Core engaged, glutes engaged, quad pulled up away from that knee, swinging that left leg front and back. Bring it in and out, swivel in and out. And with control. Good, hold it here, knee up, lengthen your leg towards the back, adjust, find that lunge. Now I know we worked on those hip flexors a lot with those weights. But first, let's stretch out the back of our leg, bending our front knee, squaring those hips. Now lengthen your back leg even more. Come up on those toes. Bend both knees. Let's stretch into that hip flexor.
The future seems so bright. Then this thing turned out so evil. I don't know why.
Let's do a little strength move here. Release that foot back. So we're going to do a knee lift and place it back down, nice and soft. Up and back down. As you bring that leg up, flex those toes and back down. Four more here. Two more. And we're moving on. Keep that core engaged. So knee lift. Open that knee. Bring it back. And lower. Three more just like that. You should feel it in that standing leg. Keep everything nice and engaged. Nice work. Awesome. Place that foot down. Shorten that stance. Let's flex those right toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Press both hips backwards. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Again, inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Awesome. And back up, lower that front foot. Let's switch over to that other side. Whew. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Make sure you're breathing. You're not holding your breath like I just was. Grab some water or meet me swinging that right leg. Even here, we're nice and long. You ready? Swivel in. Good. Now finish with your knee up and lunge it back. Square those hips, pressing your back heel into the mat, into the floor. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Beautiful. Let's pick up that back foot, lengthen it even further. Lengthen, and then bend both knees. So you're lengthening tailbone towards the floor, crown towards the ceiling. Ah, yeah. Hip flexor. Kind of worked it earlier. Ready for that strength move? Let's bring that back foot back onto the floor. We're going to lift that right knee. Here we go. Lift and back down. And lift. And I'm taking it to a lunge. You take it where you need to. What kind of move do you need today? Really core engage. We have 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Adding the hip opener. Down and up, open, in, back down. 3 more just like that. 2 more. Nice work. Let's bring that right leg in a little bit closer. Square those hips. Bring those left toes up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press those hips back. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale up. Nice work. Hinge. And back up. Beautiful. Feet wider than hip distance width. Circle hips. Reverse. Bend those knees. Shoulders are heavy. Hips side to side. Awesome. Before we head down to the floor and do some crunches for those abs, your chair is right in front of you or the wall. Square those hips. Engage your core. Pelvic floor is lifted. Shoulders up, back, and down. Leg lifts to the back. We're going to lift left, right, 2 on your left. Continue. Left, right, 2 on your left. On your right again. Core is engaged. 2 over here. Few more sets. Two on your left. 2 more sets. Core engaged. Two on your left. 1 more set. Finish it up. 2 over here. Good. Squeeze those glutes. Nice work. Let's move the chair out of the way, please. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. My heart rate is a little bit high, so take a few deep breaths before we head on down to the floor. Shake it out. I invite you to meet me on your back. Do it the way you like it. I'm going to do a sun salutation. Feet, big toes underneath those hip bones. Roll up, back, and down. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees generously. Maybe fingertips come to the mat. Hopefully they do. Because use your hands to open up those feet wider. Maybe as wide as the mat. Bend those knees generously. Allow your head to fall nice and long. So bend those knees and then straighten them, pressing hips up. And bend and straighten. Core engaged. Bend and straighten. And then let's walk those fingertips over to that left side, really grounding through that right heel. Find the stretch in your side body, maybe all the way down from your armpit, all the way down that right leg. Core pulls away from the floor. And walk, fingers back to the center, bend those knees and straighten. Do it again. Bend and straighten. Last one, bend, really engaging your core. Notice how your whole body works together. Walk those fingertips over to that right side. Find that full body stretch. Pull abs away from the floor. No tension in your neck or jaw. And return fingertips back to the center. Bend both knees. Palms of hands come to the floor. Come down to one knee. And then the other. Find your tabletop. Wrist under shoulders. One thing I'd really like you to do is press into all those knuckles and into those fingertips. Don't put all the weight on that wrist. And exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, belly drops, lifting your forehead, your head, your chin, your heart. Exhale, round one more. Inhale. Exhale, cat. And then on your next inhale, find your tabletop. Lengthen that left leg out. Hover it above the floor. Square those hips to the mat. Find the balance in your abdominals. Then lift your right hand, hold it. Lengthening in both directions. Beautiful. And return hand and knee back to the floor. Lengthen right leg. Fire on those abdominals. Hover that foot above the floor. Square those hips to the floor. Then lengthen that left arm. Core. Navel to spine. And release back to the mat. Sit back on those heels. Shake out those wrists. And returning back to that tabletop. Curl those toes. Before we flip over to those backs, let's do our beast. You're working your core, arms, legs, literally everything. You ready? Lift those knees just a hair off the mat. And gently release. Oh yeah, nice. And let's do it again. Lift those knees off the mat. Engage all those muscles. No tension in your jaw. Wiggle it. And gently release. You got one more in you. I believe in you. Really engage those abdominals. Pelvic floor. Lift. And gently release. Nice work. Come up off of those wrists. Circle them. Grab your blocks if you need them. We're going to end with a chest opener after we do a few crunches. So grab whatever you need. Make sure you have it handy. And meet me down on your back. And you can have something underneath your head. Especially if your shoulders are tight, it feels good to rest your head on a blanket, a pillow, whatever feels good. And before we get into those bellies, those cores, let's just drop our knees to one side and then the other just a few times. Hands are out to the side. Beautiful. Return knees back up. Bring knees to your chest. Rock back and forth. Beautiful. Let's curl your upper body up towards those knees. Pressing your lower back into the mat. Core engaged. Extend and hover that right leg above the mat. Point through those toes. Stay here in your upper body. And switch. Do it again. No tension in your neck. Good. Alternate those legs. Make sure you're breathing. Even higher. Maybe you go a little quicker. Awesome work. Finish up your set here. Bring both knees to your chest. Gently lower feet to the mat. Lengthen your legs, arms above your head. Point those toes, stretch in both directions. Awesome. Feet flat on the mat. Drop those knees to that left side. Hands behind your head, cradling your head in your palms of your hands. Elbows open to the side. Oblique crunches. You ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Lift and lower. Six more here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring it up and just hold it here. Hold. And release. Knees pointing back up. Knees to your chest. Rock back and forth. And gently lower feet to the mat. Knees over to the right side. Interlace those hands. Cradling your hands. Your head in your hands. Oblique crunches on this side. You ready? Here we go. Six more here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Lift. And release. Knees to chest. Rock back and forth. Let's finish with regular crunches, please. Feet back on the mat. Interlace those hands. Cradling head and hands. Elbows out to the side. Pressing lower back into the mat. Bringing heels close to your glutes. Ready? Here we go. Lift and lower. Six more. 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice work. 2. Ooh, what? And lengthen your body in both directions. Point through those toes. Legs are straight. Arms above your head. Ah, nice. Let's bring the bottoms of our feet to the mat. Let's lift those hips. Take them over to the left side. Lower knees to the right. Open arms out to the side. Let's look over our left shoulder if it feels good. A little twist. And return head and knees back up. Lift those hips and take them over to the right side. Dropping knees to the left. Arms out to the side, looking over your right shoulder. That left shoulder is in the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. And return those knees back up. Return your head back up. And make sure you have your block right next to you and grab it. We're going to place it vertical. And we're going to place it right behind us and do a chest opener. Laying back on that block. I like to have my blanket right underneath me. Not going above those shoulders. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. And place your arms to the side. Elbows are making contact with the floor. So if they're up, draw them closer to your body. Now here you can decide what you would like to do with your feet. You can do a butterfly stretch. You can lengthen your legs and keep them as wide as the mat. Whatever you decide to do, take it here. If you were in that butterfly stretch, using your hands, bring your legs, your knees close together. And then take your feet to the outside of the mat and allow your knees to fall inwards. I'm going to stay here with my legs nice and long. Beautiful. Take one last deep breath in. Awesome. Walk those feet back in so they're flat on the mat. Roll off of that block. Wiggle between those shoulder blades. Feet are flat on the mat. And before we finish up, let's do that banana shape. So press into the floor, lift hips over to the left side, trunk and legs lengthen to that right side. Hands are overhead. Maybe you cross the left over the right. Take this banana stretch on this side. Awesome. Release the stretch from that side. Feet flat on the mat. Pressing hips up. Take them to the right. Trunk, legs over to that left side. Lengthen those legs. Cross ankles or not. Arms and hands above the head. Finding that stretch on that other side. Awesome. Return back to the mat. Square your body back onto the mat. And then roll over to one side. Press yourself up. Sweep those legs behind you, coming to a tabletop. Curl those toes. Press those hips up. Keep those knees super bent. Navel to spine. In your little down dog. Pedal through those feet a couple times. And then bend both knees super generously. Shake out your head and ragdoll walk those feet towards your hands. Hinging forward. Bend knees super gently. Take another shake of your head, another nod. Wiggle of jaw, your fingers and toes. Press firmly into the floor, roll it up, really take your time. Head is coming up last, shoulders up, back, and down. Few times. Lengthen spine in both directions. Gently close your eyes, palms facing outwards away from your body. Spread those fingertips, find the length in your spine. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Allow what you just did to synchronize with your body. Gently bat open those eyelashes. Thank you all for joining me today. I know your time is precious, and I'm so grateful to spend this moment with you. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Grow so tall. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale, release. Gather in all that strength. Fan the arms up. Clasp that strength in the palm of your hands. Draw it close to your heart. Bow your head in gratitude for showing up for yourself today. Nice job. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Te quiero mucho. Gracias. I love you. You guys are amazing. Enjoy your day.